911 Season 8 has finally produced an hour of genuinely fantastic entertainment after a string of underwhelming episodes. After a birthday that doesn't go as planned, Henrietta, Aisha Hines, returns to the spotlight. Eddie, Ryan Guzman, and Christopher, Gavin McHugh, have a heartfelt reconciliation that respects both of their characters and the father-son relationship they have developed after their confused reunion in the previous episode. Invisible opens with Kevin L. Johnson's character, Archie Mullen, who serves as the episode's primary guest. Archie, a quiet and modest man, is being let go from his fast food chicken restaurant job. Despite pleading for his work and stating that he needs to aid a relative and his fiancée, he is informed he is too forgettable and so expendable. It might have been worse. Archie was meant to be let go during the holidays, but he fell between the cracks because he was so forgettable. Archie goes back to his home, which he lives with his cousin and future wife. Archie becomes caught beneath the bed while they are cleaning up their mess. Soon after, he learns that his cousin and his fiancée are having an affair and playing tricks on him. When he dials 911, the 118 answers. The opportunity to force his way through the door excites Buck, Oliver Stark, to no end. The first scene effectively establishes that, even in the most dire situations, Archie dislikes advocating for himself. Archie is hesitant to visit the hospital after being saved because he believes he will cause trouble. But more than anything else, 911 connects Hen and Archie in a way that allows for a really gratifying conclusion by having an emergency that is virtually reoccurring and gets worse throughout the show. Hen awakens with a little more vigor in her gait. She listens to the Scottish band Altered Image's 1981 song, Happy Birthday, while she considers her outfit. However, none of her family remembers when she comes downstairs to meet them. Hen is suited up, but Karen, Tracy Toms, and the children are unable to leave the house quickly enough. Karen asks Hen to order takeout, which exacerbates the situation. Even though it simply serves to contrast with the call Hen receives from her mother a moment later, Athena, Angela Bassett, does remember to give Hen a birthday call. Although Antonia Wilson claims that it must have been a butt dial, Hen is blown away by Athena's assurance that a mother would remember her daughter's birthday. It's a really funny scene. Although Antonia Wilson, Marsha Warfield, claims that it must have been a butt dial, Hen is blown away by Athena's assurance that a mother would remember her daughter's birthday. She goes on to say that she intended to give her daughter a call later. Hen's face lights up and then falls quickly when Antonia asks to borrow her car. It's some great phone acting from Hines and Warfield. When Hen gets to work and discovers that Buck, Bobby, Peter Krause, and Ravi, Anirudh Pisharodi, are prepared to celebrate Hen Day, her spirits momentarily improve. Naturally, that alludes to the high-efficiency nozzles that were delivered to the 118. When Howard, Kenneth Choi, advises Henrietta to get thrilled, her face drops again, but she appears to be handling it well. When the 118 responds to Archie, who has become stuck beneath a truck while trying to get a sentimental object, that facade starts to break. The only member of the team who doesn't require reminders that he's the man who was imprisoned by his cousin and ex is Hen. For the second time, Archie recuses himself and informs Hen that he has been living in his car ever since his ex-boyfriend evicted him. Additionally, he claims that when he was last dropped off at the hospital, nobody assisted him or even paid attention to him. Hen assures him that he can defend himself and correctly points out that he is the one making himself invisible. Although Hen may be primarily projecting, it's good advice. She inadvertently reveals during her tirade that the 118 forgot her birthday. Archie hopes she has a good day. Buck, Howard, and Bobby are particularly embarrassed.